Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Mecca Lassiter and Joe Days. The two of you have been together for 4 years, and you have one child together, but you do not want to be together anymore. Ms. Lassiter, why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today?
Okay, great. Joe and I have been together since, well, we met in college in November of 2012. Shortly after we met, we started dating. We had a son together. And ever since the birth of our son, our relationship has been hell. We've had issues with his friends. His friends are my biggest concern. He spends too much time with his friends, more time with his friends than us, and he spends with his kid than anyone.
Hold on, let me get in there. Hold on, let me get in there, bro. You can't be mad because he's chilling with his friends. Well, let's see.
Example, our anniversary. We were supposed to go on a date. I got dressed thinking we were going to have a good time. He was smoking weed, drinking with 6 of his friends in my living room.
Mr. Days, now I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond. Did that happen?
Yes, ma'am, it did, but I had planned on taking her on a date afterwards.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Day, I want to help you survive a little bit. The actual day is really important to women. You know, I'm not saying it's rational. I'm just telling you what it is. So the actual day when something happened, if it's November 6th, she wants to do something on November 6th. Okay.
I promise you she ain't lying, bro. I promise you that she not lying, bro. It's about the date, the time, what she wore that day. Mr. Day lost track of the day. Mr. Day lost track of the day. And our mind and our brain, bro, for me, I'm looking at it like, all right, cool. All right, so if we go on Thursday, what's the difference between Thursday and Tuesday? It might be better on Thursday because they got a special on the wings that you like or the pasta or whatever, bro. Whatever, bro, is really not a big deal, but she's absolutely right, bro. The date is very important, fellas. Don't forget that.
Okay? Just trying to help you out. Did she know you had plans for the next day?
Oh, I was gonna take her out later on that night. It's just once she finally got dressed and came and seen us all in the living room, she had a little hissy fit and ran back in the room and took her clothes
Later
off.
on that night, how late was it?
She probably was dressed around 8:30, and we were probably gonna head out probably around 9:30.
Uh-huh. Well, did you just get mad because he was there with his friends and didn't wait an hour so you can go somewhere?
Of course, because, I mean, when I come home from work and I'm expecting a beautiful scene, I'm expecting roses and, you know, a nice scenery, and I see you and your friend, he didn't look like he was dressed. He had on a T-shirt and some shorts. He didn't look like he was going anywhere. So.
You really expected scenery?
Yeah.
That's not real.
Of course.
I wouldn't say that it's not real, but what I would say is you can't expect that. You can't expect anything. You can't expect that. Now, if it happened, then it's cool. Great gesture. You enjoy that moment. But you would be setting yourself up for plenty of years of disappointment. Bro. You cannot place expectations on people and just automatically assume they're gonna read your mind. Just because you said it, you might have sent them a YouTube short of the girl when the girl walked in her house and there was flowers leading all the way up the the horse stairwell and all of that other good stuff. And when you got to the bed, it was 4 large candles, and then it was a bag of candles that you liked that was wrapped in a bowl, and they had some lingerie inside. You want all of that, bro. It's a portrait of y'all. It's a portrait of y'all that look like this in the middle of the bed frame. That's what you expect, and you got the right to that. Don't let me stop your imagination. Had a wildest imagination. Go as far as your mind to let you go. My only thing with it is if you gonna have that, then you gotta let him know. Now, if she let you know, then that's a different story. But you gotta let him know. How bro supposed to know all that? He looking at it like, all right, cool. I know the day of the anniversary. We gonna get up. We gonna go out. We gonna go to that spot. Whatever. And granted, you know, is it wrong? No. Is it wrong? No. I don't think that that's wrong at all. But is it going above and beyond? No, it's not. So I kind of get where they both coming from, but they're young, bro. We'll see how it go.
Of course.
In the past 3 anniversaries before, have you gotten rose petals and scenery?
One time, actually, Valentine's Day of this year, I came home to roses all over the bed. It was beautiful. He gave me a teddy bear, bought me a really nice necklace. It was great. So, of
You
course.
know that doesn't last forever.
Of course
You
not.
understand that, right?
Of course
You know
not.
what I mean? That's not how it ticks. But anyway, you say his friends are always at your house, not just on your anniversary, but every day.
Yes, my house is like a frat house. When I come home, they're there. When I wake up, they're there. They eat there. They sleep there. They shower there. No, seriously, they're there for weeks at a time, not just days, not just hours. They're there for weeks at a time.
Mr. Days, are your friends at your house weeks at a time?
In an incident, there was one of my friends who stayed with us for a couple weeks because he was in a bad situation. But there's been plenty of times where Mecca just comes home and my friends are just there. Like Friday nights, our house is usually the hangout place. And I can recall one Friday night, she came home mad. We were playing the game, and she just ripped my game system out the wall. Went into the bathroom, locked herself in the bathroom for about 30 minutes with my game. So we're all just sitting on the couch.
Sitting there looking at a blank wall because you didn't have a game.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
have you two ever sat down and discussed how you want to run your relationship and run your marriage? Like, when I get home, it bothers me when you've had that conversation?
Yes,
How did it go?
We had days. I told Joe, maybe, I can't remember the exact days. I think it was Wednesdays, because that's when our show comes on. Wednesdays, we were gonna have family time, no friends involved. Sundays, and I think it was another day. I compromised maybe 3 days out of 7 days. Do you know that still didn't work? I didn't get not one day. They're always there. I begged Joe, come watch a movie with me. No, I'm playing a game with my friends. I'm hanging with my friends. Joe, come talk to me. Ask me how was work. No, I'm with my friends.
Now, Mr.
I mean, well, Joe might not like you. We got to throw that option out there. We got to put that option on the table. Shit. And that's concerning to me. That's just one thing. Like all of that, like I get it. You got to have friends and your friends hang out and all of that other good stuff, bro. But when I'm playing, I'm online, bro. I'm in the comfort of my home. You in the comfort of your home. I got my girl. He said, I got my girl. You go get your girl. I got my girl. You go get your girl, bro. They both might hop on the mic. Don't forget the letters, and you got to go to the store. I left the list on the table, all of that. Yeah, but I don't... Everybody different, but I'm just not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan. It's not that you don't trust your girl, you don't trust your friends, and ain't none of that. It's just, man, shit, it's online, bro. You do that online, but again, they young, bro. Like these little young, bro, you lock yourself in the door, lock yourself behind the door with the game. What kind of shit? I can't play the game. You can't play the game. You can't what? Like, why are we doing this right now? What point? What are we trying to get to? Your point is you want me to come talk to you? How about no? Joe might not like you.
Just sit back a little bit. Do you think you're taking it too far with the friend thing? Did you ever think about regulating that a little bit?
I have, but it's just like, they're my friends. I'd rather sit at my house and not waste my gas and go anywhere else than have them come to me. So, my son's at the house, so it's like I'm babysitting and hanging out with my friends at the same time.
Are you working?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you working?
Yes.
I'm so happy. You say, though, that when his friends are there, he gets all macho and disrespectful. Explain to me what you mean by that.
We were in the car a couple weeks ago. I'm talking, hey, how was work? Because I picked him up from work. How was work? Tell me about your day, something. I'm talking and laughing, having a good time, enjoying his company. In the middle of me talking, he just screamed, Mecca, shut up, and cut on the radio. And I'm arguing with him like, don't tell me shut up. I'm grown, I'm not your kid, don't tell me to shut up. He's, Mecca, shut up, and cut on the radio. So I sat there and I shut up, to stop an argument. And when he left, and when his friends got out the car, I told him, I felt that was disrespectful. You only do stuff like that because your friends are around. Because when they're not around, you don't talk to me crazy. You do it when they're around, and that's embarrassing.
Mr. Days, did that happen, what she just told us about?
It did, but that's a half-truth.
Okay, tell me the whole truth.
Okay, I told her I had something to do. What you have to do? Nothing, don't worry about it. She kept nagging me about what I needed to do, or trying to figure out what I had to do. And I was like, don't worry about it. Just stop talking to me about it, because you don't have nothing to do with it. So it's not really your business to know what I have to do. And she got mad.
Wouldn't it have been easier just to answer her question in the car? I mean, what you guys gonna do? And just say it? I mean, boom, ta-da, it's done.
That may have been easier, but she's just so nosy. It's like, why are you being so nosy? I don't understand.
Well, you're together. You're the father of her child. You were picking him up. She was picking you up. She wants to know how the rest of the day is gonna go. You don't find that a valid inquiry? You can say no if you want to. I'm not mad.
No. Honestly, I don't, because it didn't have nothing to do with her. Because I mean, if she has something to do, I'm not gonna be on her back like, hey, what you got to do today? You got something to do? All right, handle that.
Got it.
We grown.
I gotcha. One of the reasons I think you ask him so many questions, Mrs. Lassiter, is you believe he's cheating on you.
Yes.
Why do you believe that?
When Joe and I first got together, he had another woman pregnant. I didn't know anything about it until later on in our
She was already pregnant?
She was already pregnant.
By the time you two got together?
Right.
Okay, he didn't mention it?
No.
Okay.
No, I found that on social media.
Damn.
So, nevertheless, dealing with that, I accepted it and I thought everything was going to be smooth.
How? Why? In what world? Where was you at? Who told you that? Who said that? I said that? I didn't say that. You wasn't over here on this platform, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? 1 + 1 = 2. That's 2. Matter of fact, that's 3. 1 + 1 = 3. Now they think that was 3 of them, bro. You mean to tell me you thought everything was gonna be cool? And you know this man about to start a family? Love y'all. I love y'all, ladies. I love y'all. But when was that going? I can fix it. I can fix it. I can do it. Use that for good. Use that for good. Use your ability to fix it and see, the good in people and willingness and determining. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I dare you laugh. I dare you laugh. Like the video before you laugh, but use all of that for good. You using it, man. You knew about it. You found out about it on social media, so he ain't even keep it 100 with you. He ain't sit you down. What, man? It's a whole CD. It's a whole CD about that. It's called the Confession CD. I'm working. I was out doing my dirt. No. All of that, bro. You ain't, man. That's one on you. That's one on you. If you knew going into the situation that he had a child on the way, obviously he was dealing with somebody else, then you can't expect commitment or loyalty from a person who was never loyal to you from the jump. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you like a person. That's a hard pill to swallow. You might be attracted, invested. You might even be in love with him. But I'm telling you, bro. This is wild. He's wrong. Well, is he? I don't really think I can say that, bro, wrong. You chose him.
It wasn't. He was going back and forth between me and her. He would be with me one night. He would be with her the other night. And I was so oblivious to it, not knowing what's going on, being in college, just oblivious. Eventually, me and her became close where it was to the point where she would text me or call me and say, hey, Mecca, have you seen Joe? Or, I would call her and say, have you seen Joe? Because we can't find Joe because Joe's probably with someone else.
Were you aware that both of you were sleeping with him at the same time and you just were cool with it?
In the beginning, no. I wasn't aware until well after he had his daughter, and after I became pregnant. So this was maybe year 2 in our relationship.
I don't understand. I mean, when I was in college, not getting pregnant was job 1. Graduating was job 2. It's just, Now, in order to be fair, I gotta fuss at you now. You running around getting a whole bunch of people pregnant. How you plan on taking care of all these babies?
I take care of all my children, and I would like to say When me and Mecca first began our relationship, when my daughter's mother got pregnant, we were not exclusively together. So, you know, I don't know who all she was dealing with, but she wasn't our person I was with, and she knew that from the beginning.
But you leave trails of babies in your wake. That's what I'm complaining about, okay? That's what, you know, I'm complaining about that. Ms. Lassiter, you say you found out about his cheating via text. Tell me about that.
Okay, I go through your phone. I'm not gonna lie. Most people do. I go through your phone. So I'll go through his phone. He's texting so many girls. Oh, Mecca, she's just my friend. She's just my friend. Why is your friend texting you pictures of herself, Joe? Why is your friend calling you 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, Joe? Like, you don't do stuff like that with your friend. I don't have friends. When I first met Joe, he told me I was too friendly. You don't need to be friendly. So every guy friend that I had, completely gone.
No.
Joe has at least 10, 15, 20 female friends.
Mr. Days, your response to that?
My response to that is you don't never let another person tell you how to run your life and who you can be friends with and who you can't. Because they're going to be the same friends that's going to pick you up after he knock you down or break you, whatever, bro. You don't do nothing like that. Anybody who want to isolate you or take you away from your friends, your family, or your love, whoever you love, man, let them go on. Let them go on. Don't let, man, I'm telling you, you love y'all, ladies. You want to be, or allegedly, you might want to be in a relationship so bad. All right, well, I'm going to just leave I don't need no guy friends because he the only guy friend that I need because that, man, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. You can still have friends. I don't like that. I don't like that. What you trying to control me for? What's your angle? What's your angle? I don't know what angle you coming from. But clearly you trying to isolate me. You trying to keep me isolated. That way only move I got is with you. Never that, bro. Never that, bro. You never want to give away all your cards. You never want to, unless you playing Uno. Unless it's Uno you want to give them, but you never want to give away all your cards. You don't want to show your hand. Don't show it, man. Person will isolate you and have you wondering like, God damn, why I ain't talked to my family in 2 years? Why I ain't talked to my sister in a year and a half? Nah, I don't like that. That's a red flag. That motherfucker purple. That's a purple flag right there. You don't need no male friend. You don't tell me what I need, man. Shit. Okay.
All my relationships with other females are strictly platonic. I'm not trying to sleep with anyone. I'm not trying to be anyone's boyfriend. I'm not trying to do nothing like that. All my friends, we either just going somewhere, going to eat, going to smoke, just something very platonic. She just takes it.
Platonic, anyway,
platonic,
but
I'm sorry.
Pluto is a plant. Well, actually, it's not a planet anymore. It got demoted.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. You got a daughter, you're working, you got buddies that you're playing games with, you're smoking weed and have time to go out with other women for dinner and stuff. Do you think you're being an appropriately attentive father and mate for the person with whom you had a baby?
If you say it like that, no. But in the swing of things, it's like I'm not thinking about, oh, well, you haven't took Mecca out to eat in 2 weeks. It's just like, dang, I'm hungry. Mecca's not here. Let's go get some food. I mean, it could be like that.
One day you're gonna find out in the swing of things, your child does not have any respect for you, doesn't have any holler for you. He's not going to do what you tell him to do because when you were in the swing of things, he was just swinging out there all by himself. Once you have a baby, you have to let all that, baby is number one. It's just like you can't just high-five him on the way out the door. You got to actually raise him. Mr. Days, Ms. Lassiter told me, or told us in her papers that you don't like having sex anymore. Is that true?
No, it's not true. I love having sex. I just be tired. I've been working 10 hours straight for 3 weeks straight.
Right.
I don't want to get off work and then after working 10 hours and then have sex for 2 hours. That means I only get to sleep for like 4.
That's not true. That's not true. And let me tell you why that's not true. Because when the day that this occurred, Joe wasn't working. I was working. He hadn't been working for maybe 2 months. I said, Joe, come here, trying to be all flirtatious, come here, come to the room. We get in the room and, I'm trying to be all cute and stuff. And he said, I don't want to have sex, and I'm emotional, so I'm like, what's wrong, Joe? I'm just not into having sex anymore. So immediately I'm hurt. Like, what do you mean you're not into having sex? Every guy likes having sex. Who doesn't like having sex? He wasn't working then. So what was your excuse?
I probably just didn't want to have sex with her.
Yeah, I mean, that can happen. I mean, they're not machines, although they're, that can happen. Do you still...
Objection. Stop the clock. Off the record. Quote me on this. If you tell me come to the room, bro, you're not going to call me out. That's just like, man, we gladiators. We warriors. 300. Tell... what was the line off of 300? What was the line from off of 300? It was something about, is this what you asked me for? Is this what you asked me for? We gladiators and warriors, bro. They call you now. I'm coming out strong. Coming out strong. I'm coming out strong, bro. You're not going to call my name. No, all right. If it's late, I just got in. You try to poke it on me or something. I'm like, go ahead, man. I'll see you in the morning or something like that. Cool. But you gonna come? I might be on. I might have been mic'd up. I could have been mic'd up in the middle of a Madden game. I'm gonna kick your ass. By the way, he know who I'm talking to. I owe you an ass whooping, OG Brody. I owe you that ass whooping. But I could be on. I could have been on the mic, bro. I'm on the mic. You like, come here. Y'all know. There's a difference between come here and come here, get up, whatever, however they do it, bro. I'm like, damn. Now, what if that had got into your mic? Not like, damn, bro, we ain't gonna go at shit. And fuck what they think. You not gonna call me out. You not gonna call me out, bro. I'm gonna answer every time. Every time. I could be in the goddamn icy. Come here. I'm coming out, bro. I'm coming.
You feel sexually attracted to her?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, definitely?
Yes.
But you guys are on birth control, though, right?
Yes.
Hallelujah. Was it just that one time, or is it a constant refrain that he's no longer interested in a romantic life with you?
It's a constant refrain. For example, we recently had a big issue that caused a separation between us. And he didn't even show effort to be together. Like, normally when Joe does things, he's made me videos.
Well, what was the big blow up you had?
I went through his phone and saw that he was talking to a girl. He was supposed to pick me up from work one day. He wasn't there at 4:30. I'm calling his phone. Joe, where are you? Joe, where are you? No answer. About 15 minutes later, he called me back and said, I'm on the way. I found out he took our son and this girl to the park and to the pool. And they had, I don't want to say family time, but they were spending time together. Do we have family time? No. Do we spend time together? No.
Were you hanging out in the park with another woman and your son? Did that happen?
Yes, that did happen, but she was trying to teach my son how to swim. And if you, that's what we
This is the same girl. I'm reading messages, and he's, good morning, bae. How was your day? Hope you have a good day. I sleep next to him. I wake up next to him every morning. I don't get a good morning. Hope you have a good day, Mecca. Hope your day's great. Let me rub your feet when you get off work.
Let me ask you this. This blew up into a big argument, correct?
Yes.
Do you argue a lot?
Every day.
Yeah.
Why is it everything turns into an argument? What are you arguing about every day?
Hell, it can be anything simple. Like if I want to go somewhere, well, where you gotta go? I'm just going down the street. You're always going down the street. What? I'm sorry, I don't want to sit in the house and lay up all day with you. So it turns to a big argument from there.
What is your vision of why you two argue every day?
We can be having a good day, and I could think of something he did in the past, and it just angers me, and I can't help it. And I tell him I'm sorry, but it angers me.
That's crazy.
You gotta pick one. You gotta choose one, and I get that you hurt, and you gotta process your hurt, and that's valid. I'm valid. Everything that you're saying is valid, but you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one, because that's not fair to my client, Your Honor. So he's always gonna be in the negative light. He always gonna be in the doghouse for something he did 10 years ago, 15 years ago. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. And you got the choice. You got the choice to keep putting up. You keep coming back. You keep coming back. It's a million times that you like it. Like, knock it off, bro. Knock it off. You done seen him. You done talked to her. You talked to her. Y'all was cool. Have you seen him? No, I haven't seen him. Have you seen him? No, I haven't seen him. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like,
I can't control that. It's something I can't control.
Oh, yeah, you can control it, and I'll tell you how. Ms. Lassiter, Joe is not a grown-up. Joe is a boy. Joe is able to procreate, but he is not able to maintain a meaningful relationship or be a practical father. That's what that is. Now, you went and had a baby with a guy before you really knew who he was. And you went and made a baby with a woman before you knew who you were or was able to do with respect to having a child. You weren't ready, you weren't close to ready. You're just out there doing whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want, and you've created a mess. She would have put up with a whole lot of nonsense from you if you had simply been a little bit available. She wanted to think like she was something other than another piece of furniture at the crib. But you got her there, you installed her in there, and then you kind of said, don't bother me. I'm living my life. And that's how you lost her. You know what I mean? She's a good-looking lady. She's smart most of the time. Ms. Lassiter, how you don't keep getting mad about that kind of stuff is acknowledging who he is and then deciding what you need to do. You're the master of your life, not him. So if you're with someone who doesn't give you what you need in order to be happy, you have to make a decision whether or not you want to stay. He is who he is. He never lied about it. He never did anything other than be who he is. He's a child, you know, but who wants to live with a kid? You don't, because you're mad all the time. You're mad because he's a kid. You know, if I were you, I'd pop off. Yep, later, put him on child support. I would stretch out. From years 24 to 27, I never had a boyfriend. I had a job, I have stuff to do, but I didn't have a dude. They're not necessary in order to survive. A lot of women think they are, but they're not. You stay with a dude because he's making you happy, because he's at least trying to do the right thing. You don't just hang on to whatever piece of little boy you happen to make a baby with and try to make a life out of it, because it won't work out. You need to cover that thing up and stop making so many babies hither and yon. If you're not in the house with your children, they are denied the value of fatherhood in its full bloom. Do you understand it? And it has value. You with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Do the right thing, don't have any more babies. This matter is adjourned.
hey, man, wish them nothing but the best. We can't wish them nothing but the best. The overlying part of all of that, bro, they still, both of them still young. And it's, I can't say unfortunate. It's reality. The reality of it is now, you know, when you have children and stuff, you don't have the luxury to say, oh, you know, I'm just young. I forgot to pay that credit card bill because I'm just young. I forgot to give her money for the shoes because I'm just young. That go out the window. When you start making adult decisions that come with adult consequences and all of that go out the window, bro. All of it go out the window. Like, I really don't. I don't think that both of them. I think both of them was just young. I don't think neither one of them was wrong. She was moving so towards the, you know, family right. Now, granted, could you have done more? Could he have done more? Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. We get lazy. We get complacent. We look at her. Oh, she already had the kid. She not going nowhere. I got her. All I gotta do is maintain and whatever. And that's not all of us. Not all of us, but I know how easy it is. I know that can be very easy, bro. Very easy. And she looking at it like, damn, oh, is there something wrong with me? You gonna tell that woman you don't feel like, man, every time your name get called, you coming out answering that. I'm coming out answering that bell. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Then my thing, what it is, what I'm gonna learn, it's not even about what you say, it's about how you say it. You could have just been like, I'm exhausted. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the bedroom or something, bro. Like, make it funny or whatever. Do something, but just straight out like, nah, I'm cool. I don't feel like doing that tonight. Nah, I'm cool. I don't feel like doing that tonight. Like, crazy, bro. Now, what if you wake up tomorrow morning? You wake up tomorrow morning and you know, getting dressed, ready to go to work or whatever, and she tell you, nah, I don't feel like making breakfast. I'll do it tomorrow. I don't feel like making nothing to eat. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, bro, I don't understand. It should be a well-oiled machine. It should be a well-oiled machine, but communication, bro. You gotta be able to talk. And she said it in the beginning of the video, I think. Did you guys sit down and talk about and discuss how you wanted your household to be ran? I think that's a question that gets overlooked or not asked at all. That doesn't get asked at all, especially, you know, in situations when y'all both new parents and everything and stuff like that. She might want her household shut down by 9:00 p.m. She got to wake up at 4, get there by 5, whatever the case may be. You might not want to shut it down until 12. So now it's loud. She only get 2 hours of sleep, and she mad at you because she ain't get 2 hours. Lord, I'm telling you, bro, it's Lord stuff like that. The parking spot, you parked in her parking spot twice. She ain't really tell you that she liked the spot on the left side of the parking pad, because when she pull out, she can see the mirror and all of that. She ain't tell you all of that. Excuse me. She ain't tell you all of that, bro. So my thing, what it is, again, a lot of that really go back to communication. But they young, bro. They young, bro. They still learning themselves, and being able to communicate or express how you feel or convey how you feel to another person, bro. It might sound easy, but god damn it, I'm learning it ain't the easiest thing in the world. It is not, bro. It's not. And you gotta figure out what you want first. I learned that recently. You gotta figure out what you want, and then you gotta be able to communicate that effective. Man, I'm telling you, bro, this shit is work. This shit is work. It's a lot of hard work, but in the end, when you look at what you get in the end result, if they can work this out, bro, and they got Lil Man and the Jump Man logo, man, fuck am I talking about? This nigga was cheating the whole time. He was cheating the whole time. I'm giving them pointers in it. Like, bro, dog was cheating the whole time. And got through it. And got through it. And got through it. And got through it, bro. I'm telling you, man. Just, what can you say after that? What more can I say after? He thought you was slick. He almost got away with it. He almost got away with it. He almost got away. Man, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. Make sure they ain't cheap, bro. I'm telling you. Excuse me. Thank everybody who sent the get well wishes. Everybody who sent the get well wishes. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GT, the family, as always, it's love. And we out.